I've just been having too much fun doing these. So I'm doing one more of these today, and I swear to God, the next one of these you see, I'm going to be wearing different clothes, and I'll be pulling from a different box. This is going to be 4 random pulls from the Markives, from my voluminous library of physical media. Just in these boxes, I mean, the library literally is pretty crazy voluminous. I got records, I get tapes. I have pretty much every format. I could reach over here and show you that I have a 35 millimeter. I've got 16 millimeter behind me. Hey, look, it's a videotape. I mean, really everything is surrounding me. But right now we're going to focus on my my DVDs, my Blu-rays. Maybe I'll do this with videotape, VHS at some time if you're interested in that. Just 4 random polls and my thoughts and memories about these films. Not a full review, not an in-depth review, just whatever kind of sparks in my memory and imagination. If you have any similar sparks, feel free to comment below, and we'll have a little conversation about these goofy films. Chances are I'm going to be really joyous about pulling any of these out, because these are all films that I either bought with my own money or received, watched, and liked enough to put them on the keeper shelf. So first up, it is, what is that? P.D. Wheatstraw, The Devil's Son-in-Law, with Rudy Ray Moore. He is, if you don't know Rudy Ray Moore, Lordy. Comedian in the, I think I want to say he started like in the 50s as a singer. Into the 70s became a foul-mouthed comedian. Made some goofy movies, starting with Dolomite, and Vinegar Syndrome has released them all in just beautiful editions. They look great, they sound great. If you, I don't know if it's even in print, if there are any copies left, but Mark Murray has written a book entitled "Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself," which is one of the best books that I read the year that came out, which is the story of Rudy Ray Moore. Sorry. Brief pause because a little light came up that said, you're almost out of battery, so I'm going to start talking faster. These movies are great. P.D. Wheatstraw is about the devil's son-in-law. It is a ridiculous sort of horror, comedy, musical action film. This Vinegar Syndrome set is just, disc is loaded, and if you like blaxploitation films, if you like ribald comedies, goofy movies that make you scratch your head, P.D. Wheatstraw is pretty great. We're going to keep moving through here pretty quickly, lest the battery on this phone run out. From Blue Underground. This is a Blu-ray, 4K restoration Blu-ray edition of Lucio Fulci's The New York Ripper, and it has this crazy lenticular cover. As I've said in other ones of these, I'm not really a fan of Lucio Fulci, but I found, I get these to review, and I found them very entertaining. I found this movie very entertaining. It is bizarre, it is gruesome, and it has stuff that you have never seen before, which is all I ask of any movie. And these editions by Blue Underground are really just pretty amazing. This comes with a Blu-ray, a DVD, and a CD of the score. There's probably a 4K as well by now, and if not, there will be soon. And loaded with extras, all the extras that were on previous editions of this release by Blue Underground, as well as new ones. I reviewed this for this very YouTube channel, so if you look up New York Ripper and me, if you go to my channel and find the little magnifying glass, type in New York Ripper, you'll find everything I had to say about that in more detail. That is 3, and, oh no, that's 2. 2 more. My math, I got them all piled up over here. Murder in a Blue World. This is a Greek sort of futuristic giallo film. This is a film I have reviewed elsewhere on the channel, so again, look up if you want the whole thing. This is a film by, maybe it's not Greek, Eloy de Iglesias, so Spanish. It stars Chris Mitchum, and it's weird and good and very similar. It's clearly inspired by Clockwork Orange, and it's a good one. Again, I'm not going to spend much time on it. From Cauldron Films, a really good release. Cauldron's doing a really great job. They're relatively new to the boutique Blu-ray world, but their editions are outstanding, and they're really pulling out some real corkers, as it were. And then one more we have. I don't remember anything about that movie, so we're not going to do that one. I liked it enough to keep it. Let's see. Let's do one from over here. Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. Again, this is an early MGM disc. I know there are better editions than this. I think there's a Kino, or somebody has a Blu-ray out of this. This is just the one that I got long ago. It is 92 minutes. This is a weird, creepy film that I saw on TV long ago that really stuck with me. Little girl who seemingly lives all alone at home for some reason. Her parents aren't around for some reason. Martin Sheen shows up. He lives next door. It almost could really be done as a play. There are very few characters and very few locations in this film. Martin Sheen is a kitty fiddler who is, it's not explicit in the film, but you get the sense that you kind of know what he is and what he's up to. And it's sort of this battle of wills between this little girl, Jodie Foster, and Martin Sheen, this creep who lives next door. son of the neighbor or something like that. The little girl who lives down the lane, ask her no questions and nobody dies. What a great tagline. Really good kind of slow burn thriller, not very graphic really. There's a nude scene in the film which makes you go when you watch it, because you're like, Jodie Foster was how old? But it was apparently her older sister doing a body double. It's the kind of thing that nobody would do in a film now, but in the 70s, things were a little looser and a little different. So not really a untoward film too much, other than the fact that it's a horror film, slow burn, thoughtful horror film. So as my battery is running out, I will close for now. The next time you see one of these, I will be wearing different clothing and be talking about different films. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't like it, move along. And if you have anything to say about any of these movies or your memories, where you first saw these movies, how you first saw these movies, what you think of them, let me know. I'm interested.